taking advantage of innocent animal jammers. Animal jammers.
Alright, what's up, Patchy Pack? So I was just scrolling through YouTube, looking for some sick Animal Jam content to do little reactions to, maybe talk about it a little, ask your guys' opinion on it. And I've came across something very interesting, to say the least. I just want to make it clear from the beginning that I'm not, against speaking out for scammers or stuff like that. But I mean, if you're that attached to pixels like this 30-year-old woman that I'm about to show, then maybe you have a slight issue and should maybe stop playing Animal Jam. Just maybe, just a tip there for you. But yeah, I'm just going to show you the video because it's really hard to explain. I mean, I was really confused what's going on at first too. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys. Alright guys, so the person we're going to be, let's just say, reviewing today is a person called MamaKatTV. I'm guessing she's a mother and has children and makes videos about getting scammed on Animal Jam. The comments are juicy, but we'll get onto those later on. I just want to have a quick, showcase of this video for you guys. I mean, it was made in 2015, so it's been around... Okay, so it's been around 4 years now since this video released. So MamaKat has hopefully, matured a little bit, let's just say. Hopefully looks after her kids a little bit more. But yeah, I think this video is still really fun nonetheless, so let's just jump right into it. Whoa, okay, I'm kind of confused. Who is this 30-year-old woman, and why does she have a massive dollhouse next to her when she's recording videos? I really hope that isn't hers. Is this woman like a fairy or something? And why does it say LPS? I thought this was Animal Jam. Isn't LPS those, little toys for children under the age of 3? I mean, anyway, let's play.
Today we're talking about Animal Jam. We're talking about being scammed on Animal Jam. You know who you are. You dishonest scammers who are taking...
I'm sorry, I just can't already. This first part, she's directing this video towards the scammer as if the scammer's going to watch this video or even care a tiny bit about this. Let me just tell you from personal experience and from friends, as I've had a couple of friends that were in scamming business. They really don't give a shit. But yeah, if you've been scammed and you're trying to direct this video to, possibly make them feel bad for doing it or something, or either way to just raise awareness, it's not going to affect them. It's your own fault for getting scammed, and honestly, just directing the video towards them. 1, they probably won't even watch it, and 2, they honestly won't care. So yeah, we're already off to a good start, let's carry on.
Taking advantage of innocent animal jammers.
The way she said that, it's almost like she has no idea about the game and she's kind of trying to, stay hip and refer to the kids in a cool way. Like, you guys are called Animal Jammers, right? We can't have any scamming in the Animal Jammer land, right, guys? Am I doing this right? Jeez, this is just kind of embarrassing. It's just a 30-year-old woman having a breakdown over someone getting scammed. Like, come on. What is this video? And why is the dollhouse still here? I'm so confused.
Like my daughter, yes, this happened to us. It's a personal experience. It was very traumatic and...
Personal traumatic experience. I don't think getting scammed on an online children's game is a traumatic experience, Maybe someone dying in your family is a traumatic experience, or some natural disaster, like a house fire maybe, That can be classed as a traumatic experience, but I don't think getting scammed on an online children's game would be classified under that. This woman's just absolutely ridiculous. Does this 30-year-old woman seriously have nothing more to do than to cry about getting scammed on Animal Jam?
And to help tell the story, I'm going to use my LPS friends. Okay? Because it's LPS days today.
Oh my god. It's autism days today, more like. Okay, so I'm just going to do an overview already. I mean, we're not really deep into this video, but I just want to, confirm some things with you so we're on the same level, Well, okay. This 30-year-old woman is sat on a desk In front of her desk, sorry. She's got a massive dollhouse next to her, and she's crying about getting scammed on an online children's game, whilst using dolls for children under the age of 3 to explain her story. I'm sorry, what? I'm shook. Okay, anyway, maybe she, you know, she's really good at role-playing with these little children's dolls, so let's just carry on watching.
And can we first talk about this guy? What is that?
Why
Look,
you bully him?
Hasbro, I know I've messaged you before about...
This is the type of woman to go and message toy production companies that she doesn't like the toys. What is wrong with some people? And of course it's people like this that get popular on YouTube, doing these little children's toys reviews, and they actually have I don't know what goes on in these people's brains. I mean, her head does look kind of like a TikTok, but I just really wonder what's going on in there. Messaging a children's toy company because you don't like some of the toys. That is so sad. Do you guys think this woman got neglected as a child or something? Maybe she had some traumatic experiences, we never know.
And, come on.
What's
Nobody
wrong
wants
with
to
him?
play with this guy. So this
Why are you bullying this poor little chameleon, I want to say? I don't know what that is, but it's okay. All LPS animals are welcome on the PatchTheAlpha channel. Why are you bullying it? Is it because of its skin colour, huh? Is it because the skin colour is different from the cat's? Is that what it is? LPS mum? Is that what it is? I really don't know her name and I can't be asked to look back. We're too deep into this. Let's just get this over and done with.
will be our scammer today because he's ugly. And this will...
So, just because he's ugly, and just because he might be a really nice fellow, you're going to refer to him as a scammer? That's not very nice. That's like saying everyone ugly is a scammer. That's like saying every 30-year-old woman that makes videos about children's toys is insane and does not belong on YouTube. I mean, that is a bold statement, and I think I still stand with it, because, you know, this dollhouse on the side is still creeping me out. But yeah, that's not a very nice way to refer to people, which really begs the question of how she brings up her children, you know? Like, oh, all those ugly people, they're scammers, they're really bad jammers, you know? That's not a good way to look at life in general.
Will be the adorable daughter. Now, if you've been living under some kind of rock and you don't know what Animal Jam is, Animal Jam is basically a social platform for children. And
in this bit, she really sounds like she's advertising Animal Jam, you know, like hashtag sponsored or something. And it's a video about her daughter being scammed, so I'm really confused what's going on here. You know, the cheerful music, hey guys, let's join Animal Jam, become part of the Patchy Pack. You know, I'm really not sure what the goal was here with the editing, but she's making Animal Jam sound like a good thing when she just got scammed on it. I'm not sure what's going on anymore.
that being said, my daughter was playing Animal Jam before school one day, but when it
I already see where this is going. Guys, this is why you don't let around 10-year-old children meet weird people on an online game and allow them to interact this much. Especially when they haven't been taught how to deal with scammers, you know. I don't know about you guys, but I personally didn't need to get told that you don't give items away from strangers and hope to receive them back or something, you know. Scamming is a very basic concept and you don't really need to explain it to a child, but if your daughter's really that dumb, then maybe you should have explained it to her before, you know, starting on this Animal Jam shenanigans. You could have easily prevented all of this just by reading the simple rules to her, maybe. I mean, I'm not sure on the IQ of your daughter since, you know, the mum herself doesn't seem too smart either, but, you know, this stuff is really easily preventable, and just making this massive video crying about getting scammed on an online children game really doesn't solve your issue here. I think the issue is right here. Can you guys see what I'm pointing at with my mouse? The issue is right here. And this as well. That's a big issue. That's a big oof.
it was time to get shoes on, I approached my daughter and I was all,
Hey, you need to get your shoes on. It's time to go to school.
she doesn't cry a lot. She was crying. She was so sad. And I
Cringy LPS toys roleplaying. What am I watching here? I feel violated. I feel like the FBI is about to burst through my door and be like, FBI, open up.
was like,
What happened?
and she was all,
This girl took all of my rares and she won't give them back. And I don't know what to do.
Every single Animal Jam player, am I right? This This is 90% of the Animal Jam player base, honestly. The 90% that's left playing anyway. Most of them have quit by now after having a traumatic experience being scammed. I don't know what's more sad. That this 30-year-old woman is representing her child as a crying LPS figurine, or that her child was actually sad enough to get scammed on Animal Jam.
To go to school, I want you to be happy. Can I just give you like $100? Like, what do I need to do? I can't handle this.
So this woman just straight up like tries to pay off her daughter, like, so okay, what are these Animal Jam rares? Can I give you $100? Can you buy those? You can tell the daughter's like the type of little kid, like a little spoiled brat, to just receive everything from her parents, and they just pay for everything and not work their way up. Like, the game Animal Jam, as much as you want to complain about the rarity system and all of the items, you know, the ones that have a high demand and everything, you actually have to work your way up in the rarity system, you know? You need to be really good with trading, which is a key tactic in the trading system, and obviously not get scammed. But this one was just straight up like trying to buy her daughter's way into it, which is, you know, kind of sad.
Really hard to get a rare, and she had like 20. So I was like,
20 rares? Her daughter was basically Wootmoo, guys. Jeez. Flipping hell, 20 Animal Jam rares. That is basically being a billionaire IRL. I wonder if she can trade those away for like 20 million bitcoins. What do you guys think? Damn, I mean, even I would scam her daughter for those 20 Animal Jam rares. I mean, whew, that's a hefty amount if I do say so myself.
so she said the scammer approached her and she was all,
Hey, let's make a trade. Let's do a trust trade.
Are you sure this is a story about your daughter getting scammed and not some pedo approaching her IRL? Because this story would make a whole lot more sense this way, I mean. Also, once again, she's presenting this poor little innocent chameleon as the bad scammer just because he's ugly. I really don't think that's an ethical moral to be influencing your child with.
And I'll give you this spike collar.
I love how this whole scamming thing was involving one spiked collar on Animal Jam. This is so ridiculous. You just know all these 10-year-old kids are all after spikes, and oh my god, it's so sad.
With my spike collar.
Oh, can you guys see the really detailed shot in this animated cinematic? I mean, all the head movements of the chameleon really brings some, you know, true light to the story. Why is this woman trying so hard, and why is she playing with toys rather than, you know, trying to make an actual genuine statement about her daughter being scammed, how other children should, you know, avoid this? But instead she's, you know, doing this whole role-playing thing with a little toy chameleon. It's just... I just can't.
my daughter is sweet and she thinks that people are telling her the truth. So she made the trade. And
Well, it should have been a better mother and taught her the reality, not just of Animal Jam and online games, but of life in general. Not everyone's going to be, you know, so sweet, loving and caring like you are over here playing with your little LPS toys. You really need to teach her the truth about the cruel world, and not just Jamar, but IRL in general, you know? Otherwise, this poor 10-year-old's just going to keep on getting scammed, manipulated, and just... I can't even imagine.
the scammer was like,
Thanks. See ya.
so my daughter just...
I would have loved to see that little Jammer's reaction after that happened. Sorry, is that mean? I mean, I'm not saying scamming's right, but just the fact that this girl gave all her 20 rare items away to this one kid and he just ran off is just... It's funny to me, okay? I'm amused. Can you imagine this kid having an actual breakdown after some random guy just steals 20 of the Animal Jam Rare Item Monday rares?
She actually stayed home from school because that Animal Jam scam.
Oh my god, really? You let your daughter stay at school just because she got scammed in an online children's game? Like, what is wrong with you? This parenting system is really not the way to go. I mean, seriously? Sometimes I vomit, I could barely get myself out of school. Like, what is this? She didn't go to school because she got scammed on an online children's game. Like, And the way she's presenting this is some sort of traumatic experience as well, and you know, in general, presenting it as more of a story time and not as a announcement or sort of like a awareness video of some sorts to just tell people that these are only little in-game Animal Jam pixelated items, you know. It's not even like people spend real money on Animal Jam items, so I don't see what the big deal with is. I mean, sure, you would be sad, but you would go and continue onto your day, because it's not like you got all your money taken away IRL. It's not like you can't afford a house or something. It's just some little Animal Jam items, you know. And oh, look at PatchTheAlpha speaking about not caring about RARES. You know, I honestly never did care about RARES, and I don't really understand what the appeal is. I obviously know that if some things get taken away from you just like that, just, you know, there's some really shitty person that comes and steals it all away, you must be sad, especially as a 10-year-old girl, but you really need to have a sit down and explain some things, because it's honestly twagging school, because this is what it is. It's not not going to school for a valid reason. It's twagging school just because your Animal Jam rares got taken off you. It really is just stupid. It's insane. It sounds like a little girl had like a spaz attack rolling about on the floor, just like having a seizure or something, like me after watching an Animal Jammer intro.
However, my daughter's still crying, and what can we do? Can we get her the rares back?
So we were like, we're sorry we can't give her back her rares exactly, but we will give her 50 diamonds for your, you know, as an apology and for your
What?
time. And
What sort of strategy is this? I never got 50 diamonds for getting scammed. Did any other jammers get 50 diamonds for ever getting scammed? Like, what is this bullshit? I'm sorry, but like, thousands of jammers get scammed, okay? It's nothing new. I mean, sometimes the issue is like they're simply 10 and aren't told by their parents that there's people like that online and in real life. But other times, you know, it's a good friend of yours or something, and you simply just, you know, accidentally get scammed and your items are gone. And you're like, you want some sort of gift back for it, I guess. You deserve a gift back for it, for all your items getting stolen. And over here, this LPS mother woman calls in Animal Jam or messages them, and straight away she just receives 50 diamonds, like, out of nowhere. Like, how does that work? Why is this woman getting special treatment, meanwhile all the other kids have to suffer and not receive anything back? It's just simply really unfair. And this really shows how the Animal Jam community manager, you know, deals with certain situations, especially when they notice that it's a really, really popular channel like this one. I think they have, well, this woman has around 80k children following her or something. So yeah, I assume they took this issue a bit more seriously than all the other innocent kids that got scammed, which is honestly pathetic.
Over $20. Like, it was a decent exchange. And she was
A decent exchange. It's like, she sounds so smug about it, and she's making it seem like it's nothing. Like, oh, well, I guess I can take this $20 voucher for my, you know, with my daughter being a dumbass and getting scammed on your game. I guess I'll take that from you. It's like, geez. This is just honestly pathetic. The way these people are raised really hurts my brain.
was able to buy a spike collar with those 50 diamonds. So it did work out for her. She did not.
Wait. Hold up. What? She bought items? No, on a serious note though, I really hope she is talking about the Animal Jam Diamond Shop spikes and not actual real spikes, because otherwise that would be against the Animal Jam rules and your dollar deserves to be banned. Permanently banned, gone from the game, okay? That is not allowed. And just saying that and not specifying that was the spikes from the Diamond Shop, just kind of encouraging kids into buying Animal Jam rares and getting scammed themselves. Like, what is going on in their head? I mean, I understand this woman really has no idea what she's talking about. She has no real insight on Animal Jam and how it works, but still, just not specifying anything. Like, did she actually buy these spikes for real money? Like, I'm so confused. Like, hello, did you buy them from Scam? What's going on?
Not get the rares back. She learned a valuable lesson.
Was the valuable lesson here that your mother's a dumbass for not teaching you this in the first place? Or is it the kid's fault? I mean, I really want to know what you guys think. Do you guys think it's the mother's fault or the kid's fault? Or actually the scammer's fault? I mean, honestly, in this situation, I really wouldn't blame the scammer. I mean, I'm not a scammer myself. I would never, like, purposefully harm people and take away the items that they worked hard on. But I still don't think it's a scammer's fault in this case. It's the fault of this woman that taught her daughter to, you know, that she can simply have everything by paying for it, and that, you know, all her things are safe and that everyone's going to be nice to her. It's honestly just like, she needed to be educated on this.
On the internet that you don't personally know. If it's not somebody that you...
Yeah, another dumb statement. What if it's someone that you know, but they still scam you? Like, this is just ridiculous. You can still get scammed by people you know, right? I mean, for all you know, it could have been her other 10-year-old classmate from school that scammed her Animal Jam rares. Wouldn't that be a funny plot twist?
And I want you guys to learn it. Don't get scammed on Animal Jam. Don't trust strangers. Do not.
Everybody listen to the little sheep LSP, whatever they're called. Listen to this big-headed little big chungus of a sheep. Everyone, I think we should vote for this little sheep to be the next Jambassador, right? I'm honestly mind-blown by this video. Like, my brain's been fucked. Let's check out some of the comments as well, because I've seen some really interesting ones. You guys remember Lee Melder, right? I mean, this was 3 years ago. This was back when Apari had this account. So, you know, Apari being a really nice guy and trying to show everyone how nice he is, saying he would donate to her. You know, bad choice, because instead of wasting your rares on a, you know, dumb little kid, you could be giving away those to your fans. But yeah, he reached out and wanted to donate to her, which this entire video just seemed like kind of begging for people to give her daughter free shit, I guess, possibly. I don't really know what the intention was, because it definitely wasn't to teach people that they shouldn't trust others. It was kind of like defacing and devaluing ugly people. No, defacing and devaluing, you know, scammers, I guess, and kind of just trying to speak to the scammer when in actual fact no one cares about this video. Animal Jam, more like Animal Scam. Ha! Got him, am I right? Jeez, this is so cringe. My mum when I told her I got scammed. Okay, go eat your dinner. Relatable, am I right? I mean, I kind of do appreciate that this woman is going like an extra mile, I guess, for her daughter, you know, trying to help her get her items back and stuff like that, you know. But it's just like, it's just Animal Jam pixels, and you should have taught your daughter that not everyone's going to be nice to her in general. It's just really beyond me. I got hacked out with a black and green headdress and 2 black longs. This was 1 year ago, bear in mind. 3 years after the release of this video. Like, who cares? Who cares about you getting scammed? Get out of here. Now this is a comment I can relate to. Why is it always and always the ugly LPS that are the bad ones? It's what inside that counts, not the outside, and it's called bullying. Preach, yes. I totally agree with this. I mean, this whole representation, I mean, the whole role-playing was just cancer and cringy, don't get me wrong, but like, just the fact that she decided to pick out the ugly little character to represent the scammer, you know, it really suggests her mindset that she's basically trying to say, oh, all scammers are these ugly, mean people, you know. It's definitely not my daughter's fault that she got scammed. Oh, no. Look at this TikTok-looking head. Okay, that is mean. That's bullying as well. But I guess it only makes sense to bully her, right? Since she bullied my favourite little green LPS chameleon. Anyway, for now it seems that MamaKatTV has moved away from Animal Jam, and it looks like LPS in general. Wow, this 30-year-old woman has finally matured and has stopped playing with children's toys. Jeez, that's a good step forward. MamaKatTV, I might consider subscribing now. She seems to have moved on to daily vlogging and in general just more complaining videos. I mean, a 20-minute video of her saying how she's not good and that this week was hard. This woman in general just seems to, you know, really over-dramatize things. Dramatize, is that a word? She just tends to, you know, think of everything way too dramatically, and I mean, in general, her content seems to be like either complaining videos or like these little, I don't want to say DIY, but these just like sitting down and making stuff and kids and cooking, this sort of stuff. So she's kind of like a family channel, I guess. Yeah, I don't think she's been uploading any more LSP videos or whatever they're called. But still, it's just really sad to see this 30-year-old grown woman cry about, you know, her daughter's items getting taken away. It's a bit, you know. But anyway, who am I to judge? I mean, I cried when my account got hacked. Hashtag exposed, guys. Alright, so I'm gonna leave this one here. I mean, feel free to let me know what you think. Have I been too hard on this LPS woman? Maybe, but you know. I really think this whole video was just kind of a pointless cringe compilation. Definitely a funny thing to have reacted to though, and I'm curious to see what your guys' opinions are on scammers. I mean, don't get me wrong, obviously scamming is bad and you should never do it, especially to like 10-year-old kids. Like, come on, like, what are you doing? But at the same time, a 30-year-old grown woman making a video role-playing this little figurine characters is a bit, especially when she's doing it unironically. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed. Subscribe and become part of the Patchy Pack. We're on our way to 500. But yeah, I'm going to try being more frequent with my uploads. I know I haven't uploaded in a bit. I was going through a small depression stage, I want to say. I don't really know. But I'm working on my Animal Jam podcast, so keep eyes peeled for that one. And yeah, thanks for watching. Goodbye.